Hey everybody, it's Shauna with Exploring the Paranormal Perspective, and we are going to talk about some real life horror stuff. I think Debbie is coming. Don't quote me. I'm asking her now. But that is what we are going to talk about. I wanted to talk about some of my horror stuff, what I'm scared of, per se. And I hope you guys will come on and share your stories. We're gonna give it a few minutes. A few minutes. It's like this deputy that I listen to or that I watch. His name is Brian Woodard. He's so funny. And another dude that I listen to, Clarence. Clarence? I don't think it's Clarence. Terrence. Anyway, come on in, come on in. Oh, my daughter-in-law called me earlier too. Wow. And she didn't leave me a message. Um, I don't know if she's gonna make it. What's new? I can add presentations, video storage, share a video file from your computer. Oh, sweet. Bring a string from tools like Zoom and oh, what? I can do that? Man, I need to get online more often. I'm stuck working all the darn time. What kind of music we got? Oh, that's so lame. Do you hear that, Holly? Oh my god. It's horrible. It's called chill. Nope, don't like it. Yep, don't like it. Let's try another one.
Is it like lo-fi kind of chill?
It reminds me of porn chill. What is this one? Down tempo. You hear that? Oh, you can't hear anything? Usually my stuff echoes in through the thing. I'm surprised. But this is called...
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, it's called down tempo. Okay, wait, you gotta hear the chill. Hang on. You gotta hear the chill. Let's see. That is not what it sounded like a minute ago. I wonder if it gives you different kind of chills. Chills. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. It does. It gives you different kind of down tempos and chills. I kind of like this one. Still waiting on Debbie. Oh, wait. I'm asking her if she's got the link. I'm probably gonna have to give her the link. The link is in the thingy, but let me go over here.
I was thinking about going and trying to get this chef mastery point, the one where you have to throw ingredients into the pot.
Oh my god. Yes. Oh, it hates me too, honey. It took us forever to get it.
Yeah, I tried it and could never get it. I tried it dozens of times probably.
Oh, there she is. Never mind. Yeah, I tried it too, and I couldn't. Oh. Well, I just made you take over. What's up, Deb?
Oh, man, not much.
How's the fam?
Crazy.
Crazy? Aren't we
Everybody's
all?
crazy.
We're all just a little crazy.
I'm telling you.
Ugh.
I'm hoping next week is quiet.
Yeah. Don't jinx it.
Right?
Um, I told everybody just a few minutes ago, and of course, anybody, hey Renee. We were going to talk about real life horror stuff, like what scares you, what could happen that could scare you. I haven't shared my story yet because I was kind of waiting for some people to come on.
Yeah. That's fine.
But if you want to go ahead and share yours.
I have to think of one. Sorry. I've been kids
girl. I
and
understand.
brother and it's been
I understand.
yeah. Then
It's been a little real life horror all on its own, right?
man, telling you. Spend an entire day with my brother and end up in the emergency room. Then my granddaughter got admitted to the hospital. And like, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh my goodness. Well, before we really go into the real life horror stuff, I just want to kind of give praise to this company. I know you do the epoxy pins awesomely. I mean, if y'all want an epoxy pin, she does some awesome work, guys. We got this one that she did, and it's green, so you're going to see through it a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a click pin, and then you can replace the, you can refill it, and it writes so smoothly.
I love mine.
She does them in different colors, and she can put your name on it.
There's mine.
This is my husband's. And there's hers. And I love these pins. I actually write with these pins all the time. Now, this company is, I don't even know really what they're called. They don't have a, I'll have to look on Amazon and get back to you guys, unless they got a little sheet in it. Oh, they do. Hang on. See, all the pins that they did, it looks like they did them individually because they individually wrapped them.
Oh, wow.
They individually wrapped them. And they are, you can use them on your iPad, your iPhone, your phone, your tablet, whatever, your touch screen. But they engraved them, and
that's cool.
With what you want. They have different fonts that you can choose from, and mine was E.P.P. Yeah, you know me, podcast. And they turn here at the bottom, and they write really good too. And they come in different colors, like they have the gray one, and each pin is individually wrapped. There's yellow, there's like a purplish color. It's like a mauve, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, and they have a black and an orange and yellow and gold, and I mean, they're just beautiful. I love them.
Well.
And the bubblegum pink. This
how
I'm gonna
cute.
give my daughter. But I was surprised because on this coupon site, they give it, it was like $8. Well, I had totally forgot that I ordered them until I got them today. And when I got them, I was like, oh, yeah. And Colo pins. Personalized gift pins for any occasion. I think they have a misprint.
A little bit.
Sorry, guys. Y'all have a little misprint on your thing. It's occasion, not... Can you see it?
Well,
but
it's fun.
Awesome. What is one? Oh, yeah. Is that the color that Ari wanted?
It's similar to it, yeah. Hers is behind me.
I do love that one.
Oh, I'm not done.
Oh,
I have a whole set
oh.
of these.
Uh,
Where'd it go?
I'm
There
gonna
it
have
is.
to get the whole set.
Yeah.
Fuck this. Yes.
It's fuck this, fuck that, fuck it all, fuck me, fuck you. It's a whole set.
Yes. I want that whole set. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they did pretty good, and I mean, it took them a little bit, but like I said, I think they did them individually, pin by pin, and I don't know why I put them in like that because I need them to go in and stay
Hey,
in their wrapper. Oh, she's actually passed out. Oh my gosh, and they come with refills, girl.
cool.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love that. She is going to love that. Oh
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna do all the epoxies tonight. So,
Um,
but I got
they
2 sets of those pins that I made.
The E.P.P, G.E.K.S, and the Geeks Paranormal pins are merch. I just don't have them up online yet. If you want just the Geeks Paranormal to donate to our paranormal group so we can get some stuff done, you're more than welcome to. We will put it up, I guess, as an advertisement or something soon and let you guys know how much they are. We're gonna have t-shirts that this wonderful lady is gonna make with some funny sayings that her wonderful son said, and they're gonna be funny and they're gonna be cute, and I'm gonna get quite a bit. Hi, Dustin.
Yes, I keep forgetting about the time change,
Yeah,
especially
God.
now.
Yeah. I hate that I lose time this way. Well, he doesn't get a time change, do you, Dustin?
No.
No, they stay the same.
So, like in the summer, we're 2 hours ahead, and then in the winter, we're an hour ahead.
That's redonkulous. What do you think about this little cool music playing in the background?
I was gonna message him the other day, and I was like, I probably shouldn't, because it's like 6:30 there in the morning.
Oh,
So I was like,
well, it's like 8 o'clock here, yeah, or
I think I'll
8:30.
wait.
Yeah. Yeah. Who was I talking to last night? Oh, well, no, I wasn't talking to Holly. I was talking to somebody yesterday about Arizona. Oh, it was one of our customers. We were talking about Arizona and how pretty it was out there, and I was telling him about Dustin living out there and how a friend of mine used to live out there, and then Ari starts watching this SS Sniper Wolf gal who is kind of funny, but she's kind of obnoxious at the same time because she's really loud. She yells.
Oh,
I
wow.
thought I yelled all the time. No, she yells all the time.
Oh my gosh.
But Ari loves her. Ari watches her all the time. And she lives in Arizona currently. And she's talking about how her sinuses are always messed up. And
Really?
yeah, because
And
of
that's
the
crazy.
dust and sand and all that other crap.
Girl, I didn't have a problem one.
Well,
while
you're
I
only
was
out there
down
for a
there.
couple of days.
I was there Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Yeah, but
And
I
I
think
didn't
living there
have-
would be a different story.
I didn't have a problem one. I came back here and oh
I
my
know,
god.
all the ragweed and everything. It's really
Yeah.
dry out there, though.
I sneezed and to the point it started plugging up my ears
Oh, cool.
after I got home. So-
Oh yeah, and Dustin has really major allergies that he has to get shots for, so maybe he won't have to get shots anymore out there.
Let's hope.
I know. Up here, when I moved up here from Alabama, the pollen was different.
Mm-hmm.
Because down there, you get yellow cars and houses throughout the spring and summer. But in the wintertime, it kind of goes away. You get the love bugs, and then the love bugs coat your car, and you got to wash your car all the time, or the love bugs are going to peel the paint. Up here, you get, hi, Grumpy Poo.
Hey, Grumpy Poo.
You get ragweed, you get cottonwood, you get pollen, you get 4 other different things, and then my allergies start going through the roof because I'm not used to that, and it's still bad on occasion.
Yeah. Well, that's good, Dustin. I'm glad you haven't had any issues either.
Right? Yeah, definitely. Well, real life, we're going to go on the topic now, the real life horror. The only thing that really I'm scared of is losing my family. I'm scared of losing my husband, my kids. I constantly want to make sure they're safe. My friends that I've made family, I don't want to lose them either. So the idea of something happening to them and happening to them like in the worst way, like somebody torturing them or something, that is my fear.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I don't really have any fears, but I know there's some people that has lived horror, and I have lived a horror, but it's in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Social media comments displayed here. Oh, wow, it went down there.
I'm good, Grumpy. How are
We're
you?
good. Oh, I went to the post office the other day to try the key and noticed that I can't find my box. And I also noticed that I haven't received a bill. So I'm wondering if I still have a P.O. box.
Oh, no.
So I have to go up there probably next week and find out if I still have a P.O. box or not.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Right? Like, well, thank you for letting me know, even though you had an alternate address and a phone number on there.
Right? Yeah, they're good about that.
Oh, yeah. It's like, oh, you can pay us, but if we don't hear anything from you in a while, we'll it's like,
lock her down.
Right? And I've been paying them every 3 months, quarterly.
Yeah.
But
I had one, probably for 10 years, and finally was, forget it. Because I forgot about it, and they locked her up, and I was like, meh, I'm just not even going to go there. So.
I think I'm going to remove this music. I don't know, though. I kind of like it.
It's not bad.
Is it too loud?
On my end, it's a little loud, but
How's that?
better.
Better? Okay. We'll get a little bit lower. Oh, that's too much. I'm sorry. Okay. Now it goes louder. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Okay. So I know there's a lot of other people that have horror. Like I've heard stories of people saying that living in an abusive relationship is a horror.
Oh, it is.
And yeah, it is. They've also said that getting out of it is still a horror because you're still worried that you're going to find someone, especially if you're a single person, that you're going to find someone that's, again, abusive.
Girl,
so you have to live every day like on eggshells.
Mine, we set it up to where he was at work and we had been packing because we were moving to another house. While he was at work, we packed up all my stuff, and the kids come and help me. We packed up all my stuff and moved myself to an apartment where nobody knew where this apartment was but me, my parents, obviously my kids. That's it. Nobody else knew where this apartment was. He found me.
He found
me. Yes. And he stalked me for probably 3 years after we were divorced. Yeah.
That is scary.
He called me one day and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm going to pick Bobby up from welding school, and then I'm going to go home and get ready because I have a date." And he's like, You can't be giving that out. That's mine. It's like, excuse me. Yeah, dude, we're divorced. There ain't
I
nothing
don't
about
see
me that
your
belongs to
name
you.
anywhere on my body, and even if it was, I'm not property. Dang.
But yeah, he
Oh,
stalked
man.
me.
That
So,
is scary.
hmm
You don't know
it
what these
is.
people are gonna do. Some of these people, I don't know what it is, but it's like I was, talking to my husband earlier today about, mental illness and people that are genuinely out of their mind. There are a lot of people that know certain things about themselves,
hmm
and they realize, that they have a disorder, but they go and get help and
hmm
do what they need to do to live kind of to try to live a normal life. But
Exactly.
then you have these other people that have the
Mhm.
same problem,
And they
and they
know
think
it.
they're entitled to a lot of things in this country or in this world
hmm Exactly.
because of that disorder, and that's not
Exactly.
how it works. But the problem is a lot of places have catered to it so much.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, they're not willing to go get the help, but they want all the sympathy and all the pity. And no, it doesn't work that way.
They want automatic respect, and they think that
Yeah,
you should give them automatic respect. I'm sorry, respect is earned.
exactly.
I don't have to respect you, and you don't have to respect me, but it's earned. I don't have to go out there and respect you just because.
Because you think I should. Yeah.
And that's a
So,
lot of problem with this day and age. I was reading an Instagram post. A lady had posted that her 6-year-old was learning gender pronouns for she, her, he, him, they, them for non-binary. And whatever they want to do and however they want to live their life, that's fine. But at 6 years old, they need to be worried about math, science,
yep.
economy stuff,
Yep.
not sex or gender.
Yeah. They don't need to worry about that at 6.
And they do that and say that you have to respect this person because of how they believe. Well, what about this person over here that believes everybody should die? Should we respect them?
Yeah. True.
I mean, it's not about that. You don't just automatically throw respect. It's manners.
Yeah.
And my kids grew up with manners, but that's up to the parent to teach their kid.
Yeah. Yeah, and that doesn't happen a lot nowadays.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't. A
River, get
lot of
out of there.
people have what do they call it? Butted their nose in it so many times, especially the ones that don't have the problem. Have you noticed that? It's the
hmm
ones that don't have the problem that causes the problems.
Yeah. River.
And I don't understand why do you have to like I know whenever my kids were young, my two older kids when they were young, I had gone in the store and I had seen this woman lift her baby by her arm and just kind of threw her into the cart. I about went off on this lady, but another woman did it for me. But, all at the same time, that's butting my nose into their business. However, that was abuse. She was clearly abusing that child.
Yeah. Well, abuse is one thing. I mean,
Yeah, but whenever somebody that doesn't have children comes up to you and says, "You shouldn't be yelling at your kid or you shouldn't be talking to your kid that way."
yeah, that's sticking your nose in.
And you're not really doing anything but telling them no, they can't have it and they need to stop pitching a fit and throwing a temper tantrum.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem. Do you have kids? If you don't have kids, why aren't you telling me how I should raise mine?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But I
Well,
think mine came out pretty good.
there's a big difference in, you know,
Butting
the
your
way.
nose into something.
Yeah, yeah. Like
And
I
butting
said,
your nose into something. And
I
being a
mean,
bitch about it or being an ass about it.
yeah. Um, I know someone that their daughter has told them that she is bi, and other members of the distant family will not keep their nose out of it. They have to make an issue out of it, and it's like, just
Why is it an
stay out
issue?
of it. It's her life.
Yes.
Stay out of it.
How is that hurting you?
Exactly.
How is that
Exactly.
hurting anything about you?
Exactly.
Everybody wants to
So,
make it about themselves anymore, and it's not about
yeah,
yourself. It's about that person and how they feel. And if that's the way they feel, that's their right. That's their business.
exactly. So leave them alone. I mean, so I totally understand the button your nose in where it don't belong thing.
Right? It's like everybody wants drama anymore. Drama is a horror all in itself. Believe me, I bit my nails, my hair was being I know horror. No, that's just aggravation and frustration. But no, there is some horror things because you can be abused when you don't realize you're being abused.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So some people think abuse is only physical, but it's not. So,
I think the worst abuse can be mental.
oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, I
'Cause
had both, and the mental abuse is what keeps coming to mind. I forgot how much that other stuff hurt. Well, not really forget, but it's the mental stuff is what causes you to regress. Is that the word?
yeah. Well,
Back.
yeah, because it sticks in there, you know. So yeah, it does. It lasts a lot longer.
Yes, it does. And there was a lot of times that, I mean, it's crazy because I, okay, so here's my story of how I met my husband. I was kind of the crazy chick. I didn't
No.
I didn't follow him home and I didn't take pictures, but I followed him
Should we
around work and I
should we
watched
ask
him.
him about that?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can ask him. Hey, babe, did I follow you at home? Did I follow you home back in the day? He goes, I don't think so. But I had the biggest crush on him, and I was worried that he was too young because he has a baby face. I mean, to this day, people think he's my kid sometimes, and I'm like, come on, I don't look that old, do I?
No. He's just got a super baby face.
He has a super baby face. He can pass for early 20s now. But back when I first started dating him,
I like that. Now.
right? Back 13 years ago, he looked like a teenager. He looked like probably a 16-year-old kid.
Oh my
And
god.
not saying that's what I go for. You. I'm just saying. I knew he was older than 18 because he was working at the place I worked at, and you had to be 18 or older to work there. My biggest fear was that he was under the age of 21, because if he was, I wasn't going to date him. Lucky me, he was 21 going on 22. And I was like, yeah. But I never had the guts to ask him out because of the mental abuse that I had made me think that I was not good enough.
Yeah.
And when he did ask me out, I was still worried because there was a situation that happened and he couldn't make it on our first date. And I just in the back of my mind was like, oh no. Oh no, he was just being nice. He doesn't really want to go out with me. And come to find out, I was wrong. Because he did want to go out with me. And I mean, we've been together ever since.
Yep.
But that's one of the aspects of the mental abuse that you get. You have self-doubt. You get a very bad what's it called?
Self-esteem.
Thank you. Yeah, self-esteem. So you don't think you're good enough for people. And especially if you're a single mom with kids,
Yeah. Yeah.
you don't
Because you're
really
looking at it, not that my children or your children are
Oh,
baggage,
right.
but that's what goes through your head. Who wants somebody with baggage?
Yep.
You know?
And it took my youngest son didn't like guys too much. He barely went to his own dad when he went to go see him on the weekends. But the minute he saw Justin, he actually reached out for Justin. I was like, "Oh, yep, that's it. He's in. Yep, he's the one.
You're golden, dude.
Yep, you're golden. He reached for you, and he doesn't. Nope. Yep, you're good.
Yeah.
You're the one. You're the one that I want." But yeah, that mental anguish gets to you, and it does tear you down, and especially if you live with it for a long enough period of time.
Yeah.
I mean, you could live with it for a short period of time, and it still wears you down.
Yeah.
It just
Well,
all
I
depends.
was with mine for 15 years.
Oh, girl, I don't know. I didn't go that long. I went 3.5 years and said, "I'm gone. I'm done."
Yeah, yeah. He would, oh, I'm gonna go to rehab and I'm gonna do this and da, 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 da,
They
da," and
always say that, don't they?
mhm. He went to rehab like 5 times and actually completed it twice, and then
And it
went right
still
back
doesn't
to the
help.
same crap. Yeah. So, but last I heard, he died in 2009.
Oh,
So, yeah.
wow.
And I guarantee you it's from drinking and drugs.
That's the same year my husband and I started dating.
It's the same year John and I started dating.
That's so cool. We share years on anniversaries. Oh gosh. But no, I know there's a lot of people that have a lot of horror stories. I mean, a lot of my friends have a lot of horror stories, and it's kind of it's scary some of their stories, especially when you got stuff that happens to you that is a lifelong thing that you have to live with,
Yeah, it
or
is.
cancer, and you're still fighting it after, gosh, is it 8 years this year that she's fighting it?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. And the
yeah,
moment my mom had found out she had cancer, luckily, thank God, she doesn't anymore. But now I have to worry about that for my kids.
yep. I
And
mean,
it's
I
just,
understand that.
yeah, because you got to worry about it. And
Yeah, my dad had 8 siblings. There was 9 kids total, and out of those 9 kids, all but 1, 2, 3, all but 3 died from cancer,
oh,
including
God.
my dad. So,
Were they a mix of gender or just one gender?
she had 8 boys and 1 girl.
Jeez, crispy God.
The girl was the firstborn. Yep. My dad was the last.
Wow.
From, and this is going to give away their age bad, but she got married in 1918. She had my aunt in 1919, and then had kids clear up until 1940. Yep.
God, that makes
She
you
was
think of my mama. Mm-mm.
she was 40 years old when she had my dad.
You know,
Yeah.
I sit there and I said, at 35, that was it. If I don't have
Mm.
a child by 35, I'm not having any. 2 weeks before
Yeah,
my
but
35th birthday, that one in there, I
well,
found
but you
out
got to stop and think back in them days. Like,
true, true. I mean, my mama had 12,
yeah. So
12, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh my gosh, did you start young or did you just go up until you were old?" And, I couldn't
ex-
imagine.
yeah. Exactly.
I
So,
cannot imagine having what was that one couple that had twins and triplets and had like 60 or 70 kids?
oh,
Do you
uh,
remember?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
And each
So,
set she had was either a quadruplet, a triplet, or a twin. And I'm like,
hmm
oh God.
yeah. It's like,
Bless your
no.
heart. So she was really only pregnant like maybe 13 times, 14 times.
That's enough.
Right? Oh man. Wow. I gotta find that couple though
I
because
mean, 3
it
was
was
enough for
interesting.
me. Come on.
3 was enough for
Why do you
me.
think the rest of my kids were adopted? Well, we ain't playing that game.
Right? And I'm
Nope.
done. I'm done. My vertigo is all out of whack. My metabolism is all out of whack. I'm done.
And I got tired of just about the time I'd lose the weight, I'd get pregnant.
Exactly. I was trying to lose the weight and exercising when I got pregnant, Ari. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I had lost 100 something pounds after I
Mhm.
had Isaac, and then here comes Warren.
Yeah.
And I never lost it again until recently, until
Yeah.
the last 3 years.
Uh-huh.
But I found out, and that's another horror. You don't know what's going on with your body. And it's kind of scary because I could try every diet in the book and nothing worked. I would lose maybe 20 or 30 pounds.
Yeah.
And then we went to the calorie counter and he told me, well, sometimes women's metabolism just go and you don't have it anymore, especially after you have a certain amount of kids.
Yeah. Exactly.
And you just need a boost in your metabolism.
I need an
I needed a
explosion.
boost.
A boost ain't helping. I need an explosion.
Well, I'm kind of stuck at this last 40 pounds. I could use an explosion myself. But it's been a road because I never thought it would work. And then when I started seeing the weight coming off, it was like,
Yeah.
it's working. I feel like I did when I was younger.
And
And
everybody's different.
oh, they are.
Everybody's different because what works for you may
Yep.
not work for somebody else. Like him telling us you have to be on X amount of calories a day. That didn't work for me. But if I watched all the carbs and kept my
Right.
carbs back, then I didn't have an issue. Well,
Right.
I'm not gonna say I didn't have an issue. It was really hard because my body's still being stupid, but I lost more weight that way. And then just in the last few months, I just kind of went and it
It's
shows.
hard. Because, when you're young, you can eat all these awesome things and awesome foods and just gorge on whatever you want and still be skinny. And
Yeah.
then you get to a point where I know I was obese. I was fat.
Yeah.
I'm still a little chubby, but I was fine with how I looked. It was my knees that were killing me.
Yeah.
To the point where I didn't want to be one of those women that rode in a cart through the grocery
Exactly.
store.
Exactly.
So I had to do something.
Yeah. Well,
And
I told John I gotta get back to watching my carbs and all that stuff because my sugar's been up the last few days.
uh-oh.
So yeah, like really, really up. So
Oh.
yesterday
Yeah.
morning it was 232.
You're gonna be like my Opa and fall over,
No.
girl. You need to watch
So
it.
I'm gonna go back to the way I was and start watching what I eat and start watching the carbs
You
and
need to do Beachbody again. I love Shanti.
yes,
I love
definitely,
Shanti.
definitely. Sucks
And
that he's down right now, but
I
yep.
know.
But he'll be back soon as
I
he
know.
heals.
I know. I like watching him on Instagram. He's so funny.
He
And
is. He's hilarious. I
his
love him.
little twerking that he does against his husband, so funny. So funny. His husband would be like,
Yeah, they had a picture posted the other day, and it was like, tell me what's going through his mind.
"Hang
And
on
you
just a
should.
second. Hang on just a second. Tell me that story in just a minute." "What?" Um, Eric told me not to worry about that because we're not gonna be inside. So Eric told me that we'll just go up there. Why? Did your mom say something different? He told me not to worry about it. Well, you can tell him that's what I said. Because he told me, he goes, "No, no, 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 don't do that. You ain't got to do that." Okay. We're talking about Ari's birthday party. And he's like, "What did you like?" "No, I was talking
Yeah,
last
they
night about
were.
that."
I think they were planning on having the big get together for Jay and Jackson's this weekend, but don't think that's going to happen now with Katie. So,
Right?
yeah,
Oh,
bless her little heart.
no. Yeah.
She was able, I think I told you, was able to open her eye a little bit.
Mhm.
So she's responding pretty good to the antibiotics, apparently,
Well, that's
from what they
another
said.
horror that you have to live with is worrying about your grandkids.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I guess it was hurting bad enough that it caused her to have an anxiety panic attack too. So
Oh
that just,
my.
yeah. So
Mm.
bless her little heart.
Oh, I know. Poor thing.
I feel bad for her.
I do too. And that
So,
lady had 69 kids.
Jesus, no.
Yes. 69 kids. Oh my gosh.
Could you? No. Mm-mm.
No.
I mean, I guess between all my kids and grandkids, I'm up there too, but no.
This was between 1725 and 1765. And that's during the time where giving birth is kind of scary because a lot of women lost their lives during childbirth. And here
Yeah,
this one woman is giving birth to 69 kids.
yeah,
That's kind
exactly.
of
Well, I mean,
a nightmare in itself. Oh my geez, 3 is enough.
back then, you pretty much gave birth at home.
Yeah.
My
Well,
grandma did.
they had a lot of kids too to help with the farm and everything else. But
Yeah,
69? They
yeah.
could run a whole freaking
Town.
500-acre population. 72.
Right.
Because there's 2 of me somewhere. I know there is.
And it'll grow as they grow up and
Uh,
start having kids.
can you imagine how many grandkids she had?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Well,
What was
Martha, I
Christmas
have
like?
5 grandkids. Well, Norma, I have 62.
She'd probably have more than that. She'd have 100 and something.
I know.
God, with 69 kids. Well, okay, out of 69 kids, some of them probably didn't make it to giving or having kids stage.
Yeah.
Maybe. But even still.
Well, back then, possibly not. So, I mean, but that's still a lot.
Nadia Octomom Sulman, who has four. Now, this is a recent one. This is the Octomom, the one that gave, who had 14 children.
Oh my goodness.
She had 8, and then I think she had 5, 6. And then, or no, I think she had 5 and then she had 1. I don't remember. I'd have to look her up again.
Yeah.
The Radford family in Britain has 16 kids and a TV show.
Wow.
Um,
Well, there's um a show on now that and I can't remember the life of it to save my life, but or the name of it to save my life, but they have, I want to say, 4 sets of twins. or maybe 3
Jeez.
sets of twins and a set of triplets. Something like that. But oh yeah, they got a bunch of them running.
Oh, wow. So they said the Vasiliev, I can't pronounce the name. It's like Vasiliev report. Would she have had enough time for 27 pregnancies in 40-year time span?
Jesus.
Initially, the answer appears to be yes, especially if you take into account the fact that triplets and quadruplets are usually birthed after shorter than average terms.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Vasiliev would have been pregnant for 18 years.
Dang. No.
No. Some rough calculations state that 16 twins times 37 weeks, 7 triplets times 32 weeks, 4 quadruplets times 30 weeks added up, and Miss Vasiliev would have been pregnant for 18 years of the 40 years, half of the time. Or 2
Wow.
decades worth of craving pickles and ice cream. Oh, could she have been fertile enough over such a long time period? Women typically go through I don't know how to pronounce that word, at around age 15, when their ovaries begin releasing usually a single egg every 28 days. This ovulation continues until the egg supply, insofar as we know, is exhausted at menopause. The typical onset of which is 51 years of age, or if you're like me and my family, in your late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah. Oh, this couple that I was talking about, it's the Derricos. They have quintuplets, triplets, twins, and a couple of singles. All total, they have 14 kids.
Oh my word.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
And I'm just like, nope. I mean, I
No,
have
thank you.
roughly there, but as I said, mine were adopted, except for the first 2. So
Mine were not adopted. I have the stretch marks from the 6'4" dude back there to prove that I had a 10-pound baby.
well, I had Kevin. He was the smallest. He was like
Oh.
7'15", and then I lost the baby in between him and Bobby, and then I had Bobby, who was 8'10", and I was like, "We're done. No more. We're done. The next one's gonna be 20. Nope. We're out."
Isaac was my smallest. He was 7 pounds, but he lost down to 6'8", I believe, 6'9", because I was trying to breastfeed, and I guess apparently I wasn't doing too well. And I had to put him on something like after a week.
Yeah.
But he was tiny. And then when I had Warren was 10'3", 10 pounds, 3 ounces, and you put him beside Isaac, and he was almost the same size as Isaac. He did not fit in newborn clothes at
no.
all, and I had to find clothes to bring him home in.
Yeah. My little brother weighed 9'9".
Woo! Gosh.
Yeah.
I don't remember how much I weighed. I think
Yeah,
I was
so-
a month early. I was supposed to be a September baby. I can't remember.
Well, what's funny is me, Bobby, and Jay are just weird. We're all born in even years. We're all 20 years apart, and we all weighed the same when we were born.
Oh, wow.
All 3 of
That
us
is
weighed 8'10".
cool.
I was born in 70. Bobby was born in 90, and Jaden was born in 2010.
Wow. That is cool.
We're the little trio.
All my kids were born in even years.
Yep.
2002, 2004, and 2014.
Yep. Kevin's my little oddball. He was 85.
Oh. Yeah, Justin's
He was-
the oddball of us.
He was a Christmas baby too, so
Of course, Justin's a ginger man too, so he's got to be extra odd.
Hey now, gingers
I
aren't
love
that bad.
you. No, I got me a sexy man, a sexy ginger man.
I have a ginger son.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. And it's funny actually looking at everything going on in the world today because you hardly see gingers in movies, right?
Uh
Well, you know what's getting my goat? They're
huh.
replacing all the gingers in the movies. Now, you want to call out a minority, the ginger. The ginger is a minority.
Yeah.
And when you start taking them out of movies,
True. True.
ugh,
No.
where do you actually see them anymore? They're going to be like the kids on South Park. They're going to start making groups and clans and you want to talk about modern day Vikings. Let's just get all the gingers together.
Yeah. There we go. I know a few.
I do too. And you know what's funny? When I was growing up, oh no, what I dropped? When I was growing up, I don't remember seeing that many gingers in my lifetime, especially down in the South. I moved to Oklahoma and you see a ginger on every corner. You see at least 5 or 6 of them in a grocery store.
But you know, now that you said that, thinking about it, growing up, I don't really remember seeing a bunch. And I
Right?
grew up here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. I had one friend that, no, I'm sorry. I knew a girl in school, 2 girls in school. Both their names were Jennifer, and they were both gingers.
Hmm.
And then I knew this guy in high school who was dating a friend of mine who was a ginger. But that's the only gingers I really remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't.
One guy
I mean,
that
I'm
I
not going to say there
dated,
weren't any at all, but I really
Yeah.
don't remember seeing a lot of them. So,
I can honestly say Justin is the only ginger I've ever dated. Because the one guy that had kind of red hair, he had brown hair and it was like red highlights. He wasn't really a ginger. Justin is red all over.
yeah.
He is ginger all over. And he hates it when I talk about him online, so I'm going to shut up now. I like to brag about him and talk about him a little bit.
He's
but
sitting
I
back there
gotta-
going,
Yeah. He's back there mumbling, going, I wish you would shut up. Huh? I am not talking about. I just said you were ginger all over. I didn't say it that specifically. I wasn't being pervy. He's like, yeah, okay, you're back there talking about my. No, I'm not. Do what? Do what? Oh, the carpet matches the drapes. Oh, can I tell that story? The one where you went to California. Okay. I'll probably get it wrong or messed up or something. I'm just going to do a short version of it. Him and his friend at the time went to California. Just did a road trip. Was it spur of the moment? Oh, yeah. It was for his senior year. And him and his friend went there. And it was 3 of you, right? They hightailed it to California and made it in, 20 hours? 23 hours. They were speeding like crazy. But anyway, they get there and they go to this party. And one of the chicks at the party looked at him and said, so, does the carpet match the drapes? And this is a shy guy. When I met him, he was like uber shy and uber. I mean, he's introverted now, but uber introverted. He had friends, but you talking about, I can only imagine because back when I first met him, a friend of his could make him blush just like that, and he would be red from head to toe, blushing. When I met him and we started talking, he was head to toe blushing because he was so cute. And so, do what? You said I take it back. Stop talking about me. You're talking to me. But I can only imagine what he looked like when she asked him. His mouth was just like. You can't even see what I did. I've never seen a redheaded person before. Oh my god, like. Are they the same color as your hair? Can I see? You were bold enough. What? Oh. You weren't red from head to toe doing your little smile that you do when you're. It was his friend's girlfriend at the time. Man. Do what? Yeah, but I can't say anything though. He was underage for me then. And he was the one that brought her over. Lord have mercy. People, I never saw a ginger before. Can I see if the carpet matches the drapes, please? Oh my goodness. Talk about bold. And look who's
Right?
here. It's Pibbles.
Aw.
Hi,
Mine's down
Pibbles.
here in the floor.
Well, it's getting to be closing time. And I know we've talked about just a little bit of the horror and fucked around for the rest of the time.
Well, I will get my shit together, and the idea that I had last week that kind of got blown because of everything that happened this week,
Yeah.
I will get it together and we'll do it next week.
Okay.
I think you'll like it.
Awesome. I'm looking
So.
forward to it.
I will give a hint. And I have been intrigued by this place ever since I seen it. But a certain popular televised team did an investigation at this place.
Oh.
And when asked what was the scariest place they ever investigated, this is the place they named.
Ah, sweet. I think I know what you're talking about, maybe.
Yeah. So it's quite interesting. Just what little bit I do know about it. So yeah. So I think, and of course, Kels is helping me dig up information since I kind of got bombarded. So
Understandable.
yeah. So
Well, y'all got
bless
to tune in
her.
next week and see what it is, y'all.
Yep, because I'm not gonna tell. You just have to come and find out.
Well, all right. Well, you have yourself a wonderful night. Everybody else, y'all have yourself a wonderful night, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.